What will happen if Earth was spinning at the speed of light? Let's have a look. If you increased the rotational speed by 0.45 meters per second, 1 mile per hour, our days would be shorter. But only by a minute and a half. You might not even notice the change. I don't know. But even with this slight increase, sea levels would rise by several centimeters or a few inches. Yeah, the water around the poles would migrate toward the equator. Now, if you increased this acceleration to 45 meters per second, 100 miles per hour, then a single day would be about 22 hours. You'd start to feel confused, almost like jet lag. We'd also need to add a few more days to the year. But for sea levels, it would be a dramatic change. The world's oceans at the equator would rise as much as 9 to 20 meters, 30 to 65 feet. Places like New York, Venice and Mumbai would be submerged. Millions of people would be displaced. Now, if we doubled the current rotation speed to 920 meters per second, 2,000 miles per hour, disaster would strike. Water would cover everything except for the highest mountains, like as Kilimanjaro or the highest summits of the Andes. Satellites orbiting the planet would be out of sync as they need to orbit at a speed that matches our rotation. This would disrupt communications, television broadcasting and military operations. You would notice some significant weather changes. The air would be heavy with moisture. Dense fog, clouds and constant rain would be the norm in regions near the equator. If you keep speeding things up, at some point, you could fly off the planet. That's because the centrifugal force of the rotation would be enough to overcome the